Hi, my name is Jim Byrne, Principal Systems Engineer for Data Pivot Technologies. Today I'd like to go over converting a VM running on Xenserver and bringing it in to Acropolis Hypervisor via an NFS mount. So let's get started. Here I have a Xen To AHV VM, and I've called this my Acropolis Hypervisor test, and this is the VM we'll be moving in. And nothing special about this VM except for that it is running over on a NFS mount to Nutanix. Now, if you're familiar with Nutanix Acropolis Hypervisor, you know that you can create a storage container, which I'll be showing you in a minute, and you can share that out to either VMware, or in this case, I'm sharing it over to Xenserver. And what I did was I initially had created this CentOS 6 VM on local storage, and then I shut it down and I just migrated it in here. And you can see I've powered this up. It's actually running inside of here. So if I go back to my CentOS machine, you can see it's up and running. I booted it just a second ago, and there it is. It's running. So let's go over to the Nutanix side of the house. And let's get logged back in here. Okay, and this is coming up. And first thing I want to show you is I'm going to go into the storage and show you what this looks like. You'll notice over in Xenserver you saw something called SC1, and here it is over in the Nutanix side. There's just a storage container called SC1, and right now that VM is living in here. Now you're asking yourself, how did I get the VM imported and get this thing running over Nutanix? Well, the first step is we're going to use their image configuration utility. And Nutanix has a way of importing disks from other virtual machines, and what's nice is you can import one of these and you can create new disks in the VM. You can use this over and over and over again. So you can see the disk, I brought it in already, and I've done this ahead of time. It took about 10 minutes to import this because it's kind of a big VM. But let me just show you how the process looks. It's actually quite simple. Give it a quick name here. And the image type is disk. It's over on storage container 1. And I'm going to upload from a file. Now watch when I go in here. See up here at storage container 1. That's the UID of the VM over in Xenserver. That's where that comes from. And this is the disk right here. And I created this morning for importing it for this video. And that's I've already done this. I've already imported this. So you would literally just click open, and there it is there. And at this point, I would click save. But I'm not doing that because I've already done it. So again, when you're done, and I go in here to my image configuration, that's what you'll end up with. It'll say disk. Now the next step, let's create a VM. So let's head over to the VM area here. Go to table, and you can see nothing here yet. So let's create a VM, and I'll call this CentOS 6 AHV-test. And I'm going to just give it a single CPU and give it 4 gigs memory. It's plenty. Scroll down here a little bit. Now we're going to add a disk. This is where this image comes into play. And here, I'm going to clone from an image service, which is over here in Nutanix. And there's our friend right there. That's it. Hit add. And I could add a network card here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to for this testing. And it'll go over and grab the image. The reason why I use these images is they clone extremely fast. Done. Now I'm going to power this up, and I'm going to show you a little area that you run into. And it's really easy to fix, but let me just show you what this looks like. I'm going to launch a console, and it's black right now. To show you this error, let me reset this. It's just a minor boot parameter you have to fix. So you go like this, you go to boot, and you think, great, it's going to boot right up. Here it comes. and then you go here and you just sit and wait and wait and wait, and you think it's hung. But this is actually an easy fix. All it's doing is it's looking for the wrong video adapter. So what you can do is reset this again, submit it. This time I'm going to hit escape so I can go into grub. And there we go. And I'm going to hit E for edit. And on the second line here, and I'm going to edit that, hit E again. And this is a very long line, so you're all the way over on the right hand side, so we got to just hold the arrow here and go to the left so I can get to the parameter I'm looking for. And I'm looking for the word console. And there it is. And this console pertains to Xenserver. It's not over here in Acropolis. So you just put you right in a bad place with that black screen. So let me get rid of that, and then we'll hit return. And now I hit B for boot. And it just takes a second here to boot up. I'm going to hit the escape key so that you can see all the stuff loading. And it doesn't take long to boot. And there you have it. You're booted. So just change that one little thing. If you get that black screen when you bring your VM over, that's all you have to change, and then it'll come right up. Okay, that's it. That's basically what I wanted to show you, is just the steps and how easy it is to move from Xenserver over to Nutanix and make that one little fix if you have trouble booting. All right, thank you.